Okay people, so before we jump into this episode of Fornever News, I just gotta throw a big, awesome shout out to my nephew that just got me this awesome LED Itachi light. Yo, shout out to my nephew Jojo. I love you, boy. Thank you so much. I love little anime gifts like that. They're awesome and they make me feel so good. Shout out to my nephew though. And by the way, if it's too distracting with the lighting up and changing colors, I could put it on one color, but I think it just looks so awesome like that. But yeah, let's get into it. Because in this episode of Fornever News, we got a couple of major stories. Actually, we got a lot of stories, not just a couple. We got a lot of stories. For starters, we got the Bleach spinoff, Burn the Witch. We got information on the manga. We got information on the anime film. We got a lot to talk about there. We also got a revolutionary story regarding a platform that is coming out, because after the blowback of Kiss Anime, there's been a lot of talks about the anime industry and streaming anime in general, platforms and whatnot. Well, some major giants are collabing, and this could be historic. And I'm not just like blowing smoke up your ass, people. This is the type of news I'm talking about regarding being able to watch anime completely free, subscription free, here on YouTube. Big anime titles, old anime titles, all of that shit for free. So we're going to talk about that. We also got some news on Undead, Unluck. Something pretty cool happened with that series. We got a little small update on One Piece manga. I got a Toonami update for you. A lot of people told me like, yo, keep on giving us updates on what's hitting the block on Toonami. So I got you covered on that end. We got updates on the Gintama final film, Higurashi no Naku Koro ni Koro Nai, whatever you want to call it, When They Cry. I like that anime. And we got some information on a new Higurashi When They Cry anime coming out. We got a series in Shonen Jump that is coming to an end. I want to keep you guys informed on what's ending in Shonen Jump, so we'll talk about that one as well. And lastly, an announcement for Spy X Family, the new hit out of Shonen Jump Plus. So yeah, packed house tonight of stories, people. Without further ado, let's jump into another episode of Fornever News, the only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you, fam. We talk about it. Let's jump into it, baby.
I say we gonna do what we do, no matter how you move, make your move. That's how it be, though.
Okay, people, so for starters, let's talk some Burn the Witch. Now, let's start off with the news regarding the film, because the first chapter of the manga actually is dropping this Sunday officially. Remember, it's a 4-chapter miniseries from the creator of Bleach, Tite Kubo. But yeah, we got some info on the upcoming film. Let's read and we'll talk. Burn the Witch premiere will start in theaters on October 2nd and will be available for 2 weeks. A special edition with a few different scenes from the theatrical version will be released on Amazon Video and Hikari TV in Japan on the same day. So more than likely, that's going to probably hit the net immediately. So we'll probably be able to see Burn the Witch probably sometime in October, because again, I doubt we'll get it in Western theaters regardless, even with or without, the pandemic going on right now, because Burn the Witch, it's a spin-off of Bleach. If it was Bleach itself, it'd probably be huge and they bring it over here, but since it's a spin-off, I don't know if they'd actually put that in theaters over here, but either way, we'll be able to watch it. And I'm really, really excited because it seems as though they're turning the manga chapters into a film, and by that particular point, I think the manga will have run its course, because again, it's only 4 chapters. So yeah, it's going to be nice to see it all beautifully animated, and yeah, Kubo coming back, even if it's just for a small hit. Seems as though we're going to have some good stuff to come. Also, a little bit of news on the manga. According to this info, Burn the Witch Volume 1 will be out on October 2nd, and it says Jump's official volume list confirms Burn the Witch Volume 1 will be out on October 2nd. There's also the possibility that the series could have more than one volume, even though it only has 4 chapters. This latter part is not completely sure information, so we'll hold out until official confirmation. So it's not official, whatever, but there's a possibility the chapters could be so big, because the first chapter, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be like 57, almost 60 pages. So yeah, you think about it, 60 pages first chapter. The second chapter has been confirmed for 34 pages alongside a color page. That's almost 100 pages already with 2 chapters. So I'm curious to see how they're going to be able to squeeze out a second volume. I'm not sure. It could edge out, like if let's just say the final chapter is like ridiculously long, maybe the final chapter itself could be like volume worthy, or maybe Kubo is going to have like exclusive art, or maybe they're going to incorporate a small little mini chapter that's going to be in with like the film. If you go see the film, they hand out like an extra, sometimes they do that with like One Piece when it's in theaters and whatnot. Maybe there'll be like an exclusive chapter, and that's how they'll squeeze 2 volumes out of this. I don't know. Either way, very, very excited for this Bleach spin-off Burn the Witch. This Sunday, the first chapter is going to be dropping, and I'm excited to see what Kubo's done with this. months. Next up, a quick update on Spy X Family. Apparently, a top secret project is in progress for Spy X Family and will be announced in August 25th. They're saying don't jump to any random conclusions. Way too early for an anime. Maybe they're announcing a stage play for a couple years from now, something along the lines of that. Again, I don't see it being an anime just yet. So for people that are like, oh, I heard about this, yeah, don't worry, fam. It's not the anime yet. It definitely is getting an anime at some given point, but the anime is probably not going to be announced just yet. So yeah, whatever it may be, interesting to see what they do with it, because this is going to be a huge property moving forward. Spy X Family is very, very popular. And quickly, the update regarding Gintama is the original author Hideki Sorachi did a final movie illustration with the characters, and it looks dope, and it's just nostalgic seeing his art and shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna miss Gintama. I already miss Gintama so much. Like, not that I was ever like major fan of it, but the stuff that I loved of Gintama, I absolutely adored. And yeah, just seeing this little image, it's like, Next up, we also got a little update on Undead Unluck. Now, I've been talking about, a lot of the newer series that are coming in, which ones are going to stand the test of time. Like we said that, Mashal is selling very well. It's one of the only newbies that ranked in the latest rankings of Oricon and whatnot. Undead Unluck, though, it's been doing pretty decent in sales, but also it just won like a major award. I've been seeing it reported everywhere. It's called the Sugi Manga 2020 Awards, and it's the comic category, and Undead Unluck came in #1. So Undead Unluck more than likely is going to be another one alongside Mashal that is going to stand the test of time. A lot of these newbies, unfortunately, like I spoke about in one of the last Fornever News episodes, probably aren't going to be around, like Time Paradox and shit like that, even though some of those are very interesting stories. But it seems as though at least Undead Unluck and Mashal will be around, especially if Undead Unluck won this award. Again, congrats to the series, and it seems as though it'll be around for a while. It's already like 20 something chapters deep, so yeah, expect Undead Unluck to go the distance. Now, I mentioned earlier that a series in Shonen Jump has ended, and yes, Bone Collection has indeed ended. Bone Collection has officially ended in Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 38 with chapter 15, and that's, wow, like only 15 chapters. That means that it was doing very, very poorly. For them to end it, axe it with only 15, I mean, I've heard of them doing like 10 as well, so it's not like unheard of completely, but yeah, it must have been doing very, very bad in the polls. And the author Jun Kirarazaka's final comment, he says that he's sorry and that he'll improve his skills to come back someday in the future. He also says he's glad he managed to be published in an issue alongside Taite Kubo Sensei, the creator of Bleach. So yeah, always unfortunate to see these mangakas' dreams be shattered when they get canceled, especially like only 15. Like, imagine reaching your dream. You've been dying for this for so long. You get in Shonen Jump and you're only in there for like a little over 3 months. I'd be devastated. So very, very sad to hear. Hopefully he comes with something better and he'd be able to stand the test of time and move forward. But again, Undead Unluck and Mashal are going to be around. Seems as though some of these other newbies, they're already getting them out of the magazine. Next up, just a quick update. One Piece will be on break. I like to bring these announcements as well for people that are really into the manga. The manga will be on break, not this coming Sunday, because there's already spoilers and everything out. There will be a chapter this Sunday, but next week's issue of Weekly Shonen Jump, there's no One Piece manga. Always a bummer when they do that. I mean, at this point, of course, it's a staple that Oda gets like a break, I think, every 2 months or something like that. So yeah, it's to be expected. Still always a shame, because I love me some One Piece. A lot of people love One Piece. Yeah. Also, just to throw in there, as we approach, we're about like a month and a half away now from Jujutsu Kaisen's anime premiere. There's a cover for the Jujutsu Kaisen TV animation official start guide, which looks very freaking sick. You got Sukuna, you got Itadori, Kugisaki, you got Gojo on there. Like, yeah, this little guide looks dope. And also they released, I want to say it was the character designs for the anime as well. And yeah, this is again all in issue number 38. Sukuna's character design looks so freaking sick. I can't wait for this anime. Like, yo, Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm telling you people, Jujutsu Kaisen, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. They're putting a lot of time and effort into this one, and whew, I can't freaking wait. But yeah, just wanted to throw little tidbits in there for you guys if you're interested. Next up, like I told you guys, I will keep you updated on the new anime hitting the Toonami block. Assassination Classroom is officially coming to Toonami. Let's quickly read the article. Assassination Classroom anime premieres on Toonami on August 29th. The official Facebook account for Adult Swim's Toonami programming block announced on Thursday that Assassination Classroom will be joining the Saturday night lineup starting on August 29th, and it'll start airing at 1 a.m. And the fall lineup for right now, damn, I forgot that Toonami's gotten so shrunken down. It's Dragon Ball Super, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, Assassination Classroom, Black Clover, Fire Force, Naruto Shippuden, and Samurai Jack. Yeah, they really shrunk this shit down, man. Wow. But yeah, for Assassination Classroom fans, seems as though they're throwing it on the block. Probably, I'm imagining the rights aren't that expensive anymore, because it's already been quite a few quite a number of years. But if you're interested, it'll be on there. Next up, I personally am a big fan of the When They Cry franchise, and they got a new Higurashi When They Cry anime coming out. In case you don't know about it, I'll just tell you this is one of the most scariest, horrifying horror anime in the entirety of anime that I've ever seen personally. It's like, it'll freak you out. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going and watching the first season. If you like horror anime, if you like shit like that, it is freaking psycho, nuts, crazy. But let's quickly read this. New Higurashi When They Cry anime second video reveals episodes October debut, episodes 14 January 7th debut updated. The official website for the new Higurashi When They Cry anime posted the second promotional video and the latest visual on Friday. The video reveals that the first 13 episodes will premiere on October 1st and that episode 14 will premiere on January 7th. It's also confirmed more returning cast members, so it seems as though there's going to be like a small break in between episodes 13 and 14. I don't know if they're doing 2 cores or what's going on there, but either way, I'm really excited. I love When They Cry. Again, amazing horror anime. Hopefully they do a good job with this because I like being freaked out by some horror anime. And then lastly, this is going to be a game changer, people. Like, we've been talking about anime streaming and piracy and all of that jazz. So a couple of giants, a couple of major anime publishers, manga publishers, publishing companies in general in Japan are seemingly coming together to create something amazing that is going to affect us in a really, really big way, because they've created this YouTube channel called Anime Log, which basically right now I think it has like 200,000 subscribers, and is basically going to be a platform where they're going to put anime for free on there. So basically it'll be like, a typical YouTube channel. I'm imagining they might have ads on there, I'm assuming so, to keep it functioning and whatnot. But this is going to be a big game changer in terms of like, that's cutting down on like I gotta go to Crunchyroll to watch my anime, I gotta go. And this could work in their favor too if you think about it, because YouTube's algorithm will be very favorable to these long anime episodes and kind of recommending them and shit like that. This could go a long way. Let's read this article. Japan's top studios combine to launch YouTube channel to stream free anime. The teams behind Dragon Ball and Attack on Titan are massive, but that doesn't mean they get everything right. Toei Animation has shared a problem with Kodansha for years now, and that issue is theft. Time and again, these studios have found themselves targeted by illegal websites that stream unlicensed anime, and that is why the pair are teaming up with other brands to create a YouTube channel to offset those sites. The news comes from Variety as the trade confirmed a new YouTube channel is being worked on by some of anime's biggest studios. Toei Animation, Kodansha, Nippon Animation, and a few more have agreed to back the channel. The page, which will be called Anime Log, aims to post free content for fans to watch with official subtitles so they aren't forced to pirate anime. Currently, this channel is only available in Japan, but the plan is to open up to other markets. To be specific, subtitles are being planned for English and Chinese speakers, as both markets still rely on torrent sites at times. Anime Log's launch in Japan has been soft, with shows like Black Jack and Future Boy Conan being posted. The ultimate goal is to share 3,000 anime titles on the channel, with shows coming from Toei Animation, Kodansha, Nippon Animation, Tezuka Productions, Shogakukan Shueisha Productions, Shine Animation. At this time, there's no word on what titles will make it to Anime Log, but fans are hopeful hit series will be added along with more obscure ones. The most common complaints given by international fans when it comes to officially licensed content is its limited scopes. Shows such as Dragon Ball can be found on most streaming sites like Crunchyroll or Funimation, but when it comes to more niche titles, fans often find themselves looking for illegal streams if there are not official avenues hosting the show. Hopefully Anime Log can solve that issue and convert more of the user base that relies on illicit torrents. And yeah, when you go to the site, they say that right now they're only open for Japan, but that they are eventually planning on bringing it over to places that speak English and shit like that. So this is going to be huge. To be honest with you, I do think in order for it to be huge, like let me be clear, because it can bomb, it can be a quaint relic that nobody gives a shit about if they only stick to putting on older titles. If they just put older titles on there, I don't think it's gonna fly that much. Yeah, it'll have a solid base of people liking that older stuff and watching it, but that can only go so far. They gotta mix it up a bit. They need to put from time to time some hit shows as well. And if these are the actual publishers and whatnot, if they're not giving exclusive deals, like let's just say for example Kodansha, Attack on Titan, right? Let's just say they have it on Crunchyroll, they have it on Funimation or whatever. As long as they don't have it in exclusive rights, they can also throw it on the platform as well. So not only you'll have a brand new series like Attack on Titan, but then you have older classics. Like, there's so many classic series that I always be like, man, I would love to watch that, but how the hell would I even go about trying to find it? Like, you could put all of Hajime no Ippo on there for starters. I'm not sure who has that, but in particular, the old Hajime no Ippo anime, I would love to freaking see that. There's so many anime that are a little bit older, and they probably won't make it onto like the bigger networks because they just, or the bigger streaming platforms because they're not really interested, but this would be a perfect time. Mix the old with the new, you know, why not throw One Piece on there? As long as there's no exclusivity rights with any streaming platform, throw the new One Piece episodes, throw the new Attack on Titan episodes, get a couple of big giants from each platform, and then get their back catalog, and boom, this shit is gonna be huge. But again, free anime watching on YouTube, so you could watch my videos, and then you'll have it all right here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. But I'm curious what you guys think about all this news. For starters, how do you feel about the Bleach spin-off Burn the Witch, the anime and the manga? Are you going to be reading it with the new chapter that comes out this Sunday? Are you going to be checking out the film? I'm really excited about that film, probably more even than the manga, because from what I've seen in the trailers and shit, it looks bad ass. Also, all the news that I talked about regarding Jujutsu Kaisen, the Gintama film, Spy X Family, Bone Collection ending, One Piece on break next week, so much freaking news that we covered. Assassination Classroom hitting Toonami, the When They Cry anime's debut, or the new When They Cry anime, Undead Unluck winning that award, and Anime Log. Again, that could be a game changer for the anime industry as a whole. Like, if this thing hits and it's successful, if they do it right and properly, all these publishing companies, we could have something here. And I know anime fans, we love, like, yo, there's a reason, regardless of what anybody says, there's a reason why streaming sites like Kiss Anime have thrived for so long. People want that shit the way they want it, and I think it'll be very, very big if you have it right here on YouTube. And your thoughts on any of the subjects that I touched up on, any of the news articles in this video. But that is all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in, and thanks for watching another episode of Fornever News. Have an awesome day, people.
It's nights like this, and times like this, what's that I can give another hit. But I've got this inside a switch, a natural bliss. But